Good morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are, and welcome to a Nerdtube watch along. We are here to celebrate the Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary celebration. I am joined by two of my Final Fantasy cohorts in arms. I named my son Sid. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Or as we call him, Rev Jake.
Yeah, I
Um,
have real names, whatever.
and down at the bottom, our man Mage O Rage. How you doing there, big guy?
Doing great. Proud to be here. Thanks to everyone who's joining us.
You what?
I just wanted to thank the folks who are coming to join us tonight.
Oh, yes. Thanks, folks. Daniel Vance used Phoenix down. Well, I guess where Daniel Vance is in the chat right now, chilling out with us, and this calls for a song. Dun 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 da 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 da. da. I'm guessing that's what that was, but so yes, and Zam, of course, is here to say that he has been waiting for this moment since the day I was born, which is a typical Zamism, basically over exaggerating something.
Yeah.
So just kind of getting started. So, I mean, obviously we got a couple minutes to kill before this gets started. I'm going to share this thing out on the socials. So why don't you guys tell me what you guys want from the 25th anniversary celebration? Or what do you think we're going to get? We all kind of know what we're probably going to get out of this, but what are your hopes and dreams, or maybe your oddball picks? Like maybe you have heard a rumor about something that you hope is real.
Sure, I'll start her off. Honestly, I think my name for the day kind of says it all. I want to see Sid. I think we're going to get some remake part two. I think that's pretty much confirmed at this point, and I want to see a Sid in the video because I mean I named my son Sid. I think this is gonna be super awesome. I want to see the goggles. I want to see all that come to life in the remake style. That's what I want to see at least.
Okay, Major Rage. What are you looking at?
I'm expecting it to mostly be stuff about the 7 remake part 2. Hopefully they will give us more of the story this time, and we will get as far as to get what Rev would like and get to see Sid in this in the remake style. I'd just like to get more game and more content than we got in part 1.
I am obviously waiting for part 2 remake, but also I am hoping for a Crisis Core on console. A port or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for that. Maybe a Dirge of Cerberus remaster, which I know that's coming for mobile. I want that on console. I like Dirge of Cerberus. I'm sorry. I don't like shooter games, but if it's Final Fantasy themed, I can be down.
I'll tell you what I don't want to see is I don't want to see any first soldier shit. Just none of that.
Oh, that's going to be on there. That's that's their MMO, not MMO, but like battle royale bullshit that they're going to be pushing because that's what everybody pushes nowadays.
I'd rather see Ever Crisis stuff, which sadly is all mobile as well, and I don't want mobile for it. But I'd rather see something on Ever Crisis. At least that's interesting.
I also want something on Ever Crisis.
And I think that's the only way you're going to get Dirge is through Ever Crisis. Sadly to tell you, because really the fans hate it, and they won't sink money into something the fans hate.
Which one, Ever Crisis or
Dirge?
Oh, Dirge the fans don't hate Dirge. Get out of here.
I think you're going to get Dirge the Cerberus through Ever Crisis, but that's the only way you're going to get it.
I know, but I can dream, can't I?
Yeah, I suppose, sure. Just like I'm going to continue to dream of my Final Fantasy VI remake.
I wouldn't mind a Final Fantasy VI remake. I think it'd be good. I came to support Nerdtube, so my expectations have already been met. Well, thank you so much, Daniel Vance, for supporting us because, I know you're not really into Final Fantasy all that much, but we appreciate you being here and chatting at us.
You're always my favorite person in the comments.
That he is. He's everybody's favorite person in the comment. He is
Absolutely.
He is the comment king. Now, he's not the condiment king. He's the comment king.
Very different movie.
So anyway, Okay, so I don't know. I mean, you know, I want the Crisis Core.
Yeah, I mean, so Crisis Core. I think there's a lot of love behind that. I played it on the PSP, but sadly the PSP wasn't popular enough to really take it anywhere. And
Yeah.
I think that a remake would do okay. But again, because of Ever Crisis, I just have to go, well, what's the point? If Ever Crisis is supposed to be this giant remake of everything, all tied together, then why do a remake of the less popular games unless they really think it can sell so well? I mean, remakes are all the rage right now with the Resident Evil series.
That is true.
So,
I mean, and they're doing a good job with those. My girlfriend plays those. She really likes them.
yeah, if you can bring a new generation in and recapture that money, then I definitely say do it. Yeah, I don't see why not. But you know, hopefully, I want them to take one of the Super Nintendo era games and give that the remake treatment
Instead of HD 2D, or
yes.
do you think? See, I think the SNES era games would be better served with an HD 2D remake.
I feel like the HD 2D remake, while beautiful, would be too close to what they did in the HD remaster. Which, don't get me wrong, the HD remasters are fun, but I think it's too close, and they need to do something radical and new and different with it. Kind of like with this, they had to do something really radical, new, and different with the story. Speaking of which, are we spoiling part 1 of remake?
Oh yeah. I mean, not only has this all like already been a game played, but I mean, I know that they're making slight changes to it, but this game basically part 1 came out in 1997. So it's like, you know, like we know what happens for the most part. I mean, I hate to break it to everybody, but Aerith dies in the original.
Well, I meant the remake.
And well, the remake too. I mean, I guess we could talk. I mean, we can spoil that. It's been a couple years old,
right?
So,
and I think a lot of people here are looking for remake part 2. So let's definitely do that. But I what was I going to say now though?
here we go.
Here we go.
Tell me how you guys can hear this. Oh, we still got like a 2-minute countdown.
Oh, all right. Well, that's the way they always do it. Yeah, I watched the Overwatch one today, and they're like, oh, it's coming out at 9:55 Pacific, and I'm like, okay, cool. I tuned in at 9:55. 5-minute countdown.
Yeah, it's like, so we got to count down to the countdown, like. Well, I am hoping for Sid today. I am hoping for Vincent. I am hoping for, I want to see some actual like gameplay and like what the world's going to look like. Because I mean, this is where we hit the world map. So is it going to be a huge world map, kind of like in 15, like, you know, where it's just like the one big continent or the 2 continents or whatever, and they're going to be the same, but they're the 2 continents? Because my thought is part 2 will end at the death of Aerith, is what my thought is. So are we going to get, and then like the northern continent will just be like a small little expansion part at the top. So you're not actually going to have like, you know, so.
Can we actually go down just a little on the volume?
You need the volume?
Yeah, just a little bit down.
I'm actually going to plug this in just so I don't get an echo. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
1 minute and 2 seconds. Oh, here we go.
Just getting crazy with it.
I know.
Get us
The colors, man. The colors.
Shit's picking up. So while we get a final countdown, Zam tells us to spoil the fuck out of parts 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the remake, inferring that Zam knows how many parts there are going to be.
It's got the exclusive scoop.
Daniel Vance says not watch Orville yet, holding on to late night watch for All Mankind. Orville's knocking out of the park. Yes, we know. Episode 10. All right, here we go, guys. Get your hype faces on. This is my hype.
Here we go.
Oh, and man, they're starting right off with the trailer.
Oh, yeah, they are.
There we go. Gameplay, so.
Various platforms.
Can it be on more than one platform?
This is probably the intro for the 25th anniversary. Not for remake 2.
Yeah.
That's Advent Children. Oh, before Crisis. They're going through the whole thing.
I can't believe it's really been 25 years since this game came out.
Yeah, it boggles the mind, really, because I remember picking it up that first night like it was yesterday.
Hey, there's the boy, Dirge Cerberus.
What was that? Dun, dun, dun.
Cloud, let us defy destiny. Together, let us defy.
Wait, number 7.
You're gonna do what?
What the?
You're gonna do what?
This will be a memory to cherish for the rest of your lives.
Sweet footage for the first game.
What have you done?
You deserve what's good. Yeah, but I'm not your sister.
Now, let the hunt begin. Surrender to the darkness. Embrace it.
I have my earphones plugged in, so there's not an echo on my end. Jake, do you have?
Well,
Yeah, I think the echo is coming from your end, Jake.
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジー7 25周年放送ファイナルファンタジー7 25th アニバーサリーセレブレーションの案内役を務めます北瀬義則です。この放送では FF7 に関連したさまざまな情報をお届けしていきます。短い時間がありますが、皆様にお伝えしたい最新情報がたくさんありますので、ぜひ最後までお付き合いください。最初にご覧いただいたのは、ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードの Steam 版の配信決定のお知らせでした。Steam ユーザーの皆さん、お待たせいたしました。ついにこの日がやってまいりました。PlayStation 4版ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクは、おかげさまで皆様に大変高い評価をいただきました。昨年は PlayStation 5版、そして PC 向けにはファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードをエピックゲームストアで発売いたしました。この度 Steam でリリースすることで、さらに多くのプレイヤーの皆さんに楽しんでいただきたいと考えております。また、ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードは、すでに一部地域で発売されている Steam デックにも対応いたします。
Okay, cool.
Steam デックなら場所を選ばず、気軽に本作をお楽しみいただけます。
German?
さて、続いては
Yep.
FF7 25周年に関連した情報をご覧ください。
Ooh, digital Buster Sword clock. Okay.
That's neat.
More models. I'm just glad none of them are in the Tifa pose.
Ooh, nice.
I love that they actually have the materia slots in them.
Vinyl, God, I'm so tired of vinyl.
It's all the rage again. Every 20 or 30 years, it's all the rage.
FF725 周年、ファンの皆様と楽しめるよう、さまざまな試みを準備しております。楽しみにお待ちください。それでは FF7 モバイルタイトルの情報を続けてご覧ください。
Oh, the mobile games. Here we go.
Oh boy.
It's gonna. This is what's it called? Yeah, there's your game. There's your game.
Yeah, I just don't care. Not one bit.
Ooh, new materia. New style, machinist. Yeah, I'm not gonna play this at all.
No.
I just don't care. I don't want to play a first-person shooter on my phone. My phone has a cracked screen.
Which one would you rather play, Dirge of Cerberus or First Soldier?
There's Cerberus. Next question. How about you, Mage? You hating on this?
Yeah, I maybe not hating, but I'm not really into mobile gaming. So, I mean, if I wanted to play something like that, I'd play Overwatch.
Yeah, Fortnite clone. Zam's right.
Yeah.
Another.
Oh.
This is the Evercrisis.
Evercrisis.
That's Zach. I wonder. Are they also redoing Crisis Core?
Well, I mean, Evercrisis does the entire series. My understanding is Evercrisis is going to be an episodic story that goes from start to finish, all of the games, all of the novels, all of the stories.
I love how it's like remake graphics in the battles, but then like chibi characters running around like in the original game. I honestly feel like that's. I'm interested in this. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm very down for it, even though it's on mobile. I hope they also release it on Steam or something so I can play it. But yeah.
See, I skipped a lot of stuff.
I'm going to see Mother.
Yes, it's almost like they're gonna just tell the story in chronological order rather than replaying the actual games.
What was that, Jake?
I'm saying I think that it's more like they're going to be telling the stories in chronological order rather than retelling the games themselves.
Oh, closed beta test in 2022.
Ooh, I'm in for that.
Interested.
現在配信中のファイナルファンタジー7ザ・ファーストソルジャーの新情報とファイナルファンタジー7エバークライシスの最新映像をお届けいたしました。続いてはこちらをご覧ください。FF7 ファンの皆様にはきっと喜んでいただける情報になるのではないでしょうか。もちろん私自身も 非常に楽しみにしております。
Yep. Remake part
Boy,
2.
oh boy. The price of freedom is steep.
Or maybe it's the remake of, or a port of Crisis.
Zach speaking.
Making progress, Zach.
And Geo. I can cut loose,
Yeah, this is
right?
Crisis Core.
Yeah, Crisis Core.
It's showtime.
Although, is this actually Crisis Core, or is this like a remake?
Soldier.
I think remake.
Genesis.
It looks like a
A
remake.
month ago, he went missing during a mission in Wutai.
You know, I've never actually seen you use that. Don't you think it's sort of a waste?
Use brings about wear, tear, and rust. And that's a real waste.
Is that Stephen Blue?
No, this is not a remake. This is the same battle system.
I don't know. It kind of. Well, we'll see. I don't remember it looking like this. Like, I've never played it. I've only watched it. Like, I watched somebody do a Let's Play of it.
Project G gave birth to the man we know as Genesis.
Project G.
Project Genesis.
Settle down. Zach the puppy. What do you know? Shiver lapdogs!
Must be a remake. I haven't heard modulating phase at all.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I was in Japan when I played it.
Heaven?
Not quite. It's a church.
By the way, what is your dream? To become first? Is it?
No, to become a hero.
Ah, good. Unattainable dreams are the best kind.
Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor.
I almost feel like they need to put this out there just to explain the End of 7 remake. I mean, so many people who hadn't played Crisis Core got to this scene are like, what's going on?
Crisis Core Reunion. So
Yeah.
it didn't say remake, but
They'll say this winter on PS4 and 5, so that's good.
それではどうぞご覧ください。
Oh, here's the bread
last
and butter,
one.
though.
This is it.
What we're waiting for.
What we've done, that's set in stone. The past is forever. But the future, even if it has been written, can be changed. So focus on the future, not the past.
He wants to finish what he started. He wants to reclaim his birthright and rule over the planet with Genova at his side. I saw you lying there. I figured it was too late.
Wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
You were here with me 5 years ago. Where are you? What happened to you?
I'm trying so hard to find you.
Sorry. Feel like I failed you.
So it's next winter. Jesus
Oh,
God.
my Lord.
What?
And it's
ファイナル
2023?
ファンタジー7リメイクプロジェクトの第2作目にあたるファイナルファンタジー7
Yeah, I'd say
リバー
Rebirth
ス
is
を
a-
発表させていただきました。現在チーム一丸
That's
と
what
な
I
って
thought. I'm like, they
制
wouldn't
作
call
中
it
で
part
す。
2.
そしてリメイクプロジェクトの発表時から複数作にわたって展開することをお伝えしておりましたが、ファイナルファンタジー7リメイク、ファイナルファンタジー7リバース、そしてその先のもう一作の全3部
Oh,
作
so
で
they,
完
they're
結することを
confirming
お知
3.
らせいたします。
Yeah. All right.
So they're doing
ま
3.
ずはファイナルファンタジーリバースを楽しみにしていただき、ぜひ本プロジェクトの完結までお付き合いいただければと思います。
All right. Well,
25
so
周
it'll
年
take them 10 years to
これ以
finish
降
it.
も皆様にお楽しみいた
It'll
だ
only
けるよ
take
う
them 8.
チーム一同尽力してまいります。本日はお付き合いいただきましてありがとうございました。
That was a lot of scenes of Cloud and Sephiroth walking together where I feel like that's an entirely new storyline that will not mirror.
No, that's the flashback when they're walking.
Nibelheim.
Yeah,
up to
Nibelheim
the
flashback.
reactor.
I don't know.
I'm
don't think
pretty
so.
sure that's what that is. All right, boys, toys, and animalmobiles. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so we got the Ever Crisis. We got more footage from that. We got Rebirth, the official name Rebirth announced. We had the announcement of the remake of Dirge of Cerberus. No, I'm kidding.
You wish.
I mean, I didn't love the game, but I mean, I don't like first-person shooters, so putting a Final Fantasy skin on it, I was like, all right, I'll play this. I just love the fact that you hate it, and then that makes me love it even more. So,
kind of like 9?
Huh?
Kind of like 9.
I
Terrible
guess.
game.
But dude, I love 9. 9's better than 7 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Whoa, no.
Oh yeah, on the Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary. Breaking news: Final Fantasy 9 is better than 7. Just saying.
No, not at all. But 4 and 6 are.
You're just trying to sway Mage over to your dark side.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but in my personal opinion, the top 3 is 6, 4, and 7. So.
Okay. Anyway, so back on the thing here. All right. So, I mean, what are the standouts for you guys? Because honestly, I feel like them announcing that the remake will only be 3 parts long. That's good. They're not gonna keep us hanging on for eons and eons and eons over like 5, 6, 7, 8 parts. You know, like it's not going to be the Harry Potter trilogy, like octology of figuring stuff out.
I don't know. I feel like if they would have said it was coming out next year, early in the spring, maybe, or this winter, I might have been okay with it. But having to wait until winter of 2023 makes me feel like it's going to be another 5 years after that till they finish the series. So I don't care how many parts it is; it's getting too long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and honestly, yeah, I feel like they're like the next winter. Like you can tell at this point that they have a project coming out. What is it? Crisis Core is coming out this winter, like the Crisis Core reunion, which I'm assuming is like the remake of the mobile version. That's coming out this winter, I think they said. And then Final Fantasy Rebirth, which is part 2, is going to be coming out next winter. So they're really spacing this shit out. I wonder if they're actually going to be done with it before that. They're just waiting for the holiday season for everybody to get it for Christmas, is what I'm thinking.
I think they're trying to spread out revenue generation. At least they're not trying to cash grab with more than like 4 or
I think if they were trying to spread revenue generation, they might spread it to springtime, but I don't think they would pass by a fiscal year.
I could see them doing it, but okay. I mean, the remake part 1 came out in April of 2 years ago. So, but at the same time, I really think they're I don't know. I really feel like they could be spreading out revenue generation. I agree with Mage on that.
The fiscal year ends in June, and there was a huge talk about how they pushed that game out and made sure it came out before June, just for that reason.
Well, I guess we'll see. What else happened? My name is Sud. My name is Sid's favorite game, First Soldier, is got some more skins and gameplay and nonsensical bullshit.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even entertaining that project. I don't even care. I feel like I'm missing a project. What did I miss? There's something, Ever Crisis, which I am excited about. Go ahead, Mage.
The Steam port of 7 Remake Integrate, which I'm happy for. My PlayStation crapped out on me before I could beat the 7 Remake or even pick up Integrate. So I'll actually get to play it. Really put my graphics card to its paces, my newest one, so that'll be good. Finally, something to check that out with.
All right. I don't know. I mean, I don't think we really do. I mean, add whatever you guys want into. I really don't want to beat a dead horse on this one. I feel like, if you guys have any topics you want to bring up and discuss, I'm okay with that.
No, I think overall, I mean, just talking about the presentation, I think I'm a little disappointed. I was looking for something a little bit sooner. I was hoping for a little bit more in-depth look at what's coming with Remake Part 2 or Rebirth, as the case may be, and we didn't get it. All we got was hey, here's a brief teaser trailer, and it'll be out in a year and a half. So,
yeah. I kind of wish they would have shown us some gameplay of Rebirth, but I mean, I know they're not going to show. I mean, they've given us 16 gameplay recently. They've given us. I mean, there was a lot of Ever Crisis gameplay in there. So I mean, I'm not too disappointed with that. Crisis Core, there was some reunion, there was some gameplay in there, so I can't complain too much. But at the same time, I'm, I am optimistic at this point. I feel like it's going to be good. I do agree with you guys though that the wait is just a bit bullshit. So. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why it takes so long for some of these games to come out. I know that I want them to be done right, but at the same time, it's like, good Lord, like it will be almost 4 years since the last game came out.
Yeah.
So,
and that's kind of my thing too. It's like I almost wish they would have sat on Part 1 until they were closer to done with Parts 2 and 3. It's kind of like when they film a movie back to back, and then they're able to release it like within the same year, or only a year later instead of 2 to 3 years later. And I think that's what they should have done here. And I'm being a big fan of 7. I think that to a degree they've done the fans dirty. They haven't added enough new content to justify splitting the game up. I get that their costs are skyrocketing because of art, and all the unique designs and everything that has to go into it. And that's why they split the game, is because of these art costs. But I just don't feel like they added enough new content to justify that for us. And I don't know. I'm just waiting. I don't know. The wait doesn't add much to it, in my opinion.
Yeah. Mage, you got anything else to add?
Not really. Just a little underwhelmed by the whole presentation, especially the Rebirth teaser. We didn't see any of the kind of stuff that we wanted to see. We don't have a real idea of how much of the game it's going to cover. Just underwhelmed, but cautiously optimistic. The thing I'm most excited about was being able to play Integrate thanks to the Steam port.
Yep. And I'm happy for that too. No, I mean, I do have the remake on my PS4, PS5. But I'm glad it's coming to Steam, because for a while I couldn't play Integrate because I didn't have a PS5, and I was waiting for it to come out on Steam. And I think it did recently, right? Or did it not yet?
It's coming out. I think it said the 17th of October.
Yeah. So, I mean, still, that's why I'm kind of glad it's getting there, because it's like PS5s are so hard to get your hands on now. I just lucked out and got one. So,
yeah.
I mean,
I think I searched for 2 months to get mine.
Was that when they first came out, or was that?
I got it about a year and a half ago. So, I mean, they were pretty fresh, but not super, super fresh. But yeah, it took me about a month and a half of waiting and stalking websites to try to get one.
All right. Well, we are going to close this bad boy out. Everybody, thank you very much for joining me, and Rev Jake and Majo Rage at the bottom. We are now going to cut this stream off, and we are going to head over towards our Star Trek review, which will either be starting in about 30 minutes. So if you are waiting for Trek, you're in the right place. Well, not this stream. There'll be another stream, but you'll get the notification because y'all have the bell on, right? Anyway, with that all being said, everybody, thank you very much for joining us. Let us know down below in the comments what you thought of this 20-minute presentation. And was it too much? Was it too little? We all can agree it's probably too little. And when I heard that it was like 15, 20 minutes, I was like, yeah, there's going to be a lot of announcements, and it's going to be like neck-breaking pace, no gameplay, really. or anything like that. So we kind of figured that. But let us know down below what you thought. Consider giving this video a like and consider subscribing to Nerdtube. We are the greatest YouTube channel you maybe kind of, sort of, kind of heard of. We will catch you in the next one. Catch you later. Bye-bye.